Hello, welcome to a video from anandbapu.com. Today I will be showing you how to complete the square. This is a trick to solve a quadratic, which is the second most useful trick that I can teach you. The most useful is quadratic formula, but again, that is sort of like a shortcut. This shows you how quadratic formula came, and you can use this virtually in any quadratic, and potentially if you applied it into other equations, like cubics. Okay, so we have to complete the square. Okay, so let's say we have the equation x squared plus 4x plus 1 equals 0. I noticed that there are no two numbers that multiply to 1 and add to 4, so we can't factor it. So what do we do? So what I would do is I would see that there's no coefficient of x squared, and that's what we want. So we'll take the coefficient of x, 4 divided by 2, and we'll divide it by 2, and we get 2. So what do? We get x squared plus 4x plus 2 squared plus 1 equals 2 squared. Because if you add something to one side, you got to add it to the other side. So what is the next thing we do? Look, this is x. This is equal to x squared. And this is 2 squared. And this is 2 times x times 2. So this is the epitome of the equation a squared plus 2ab plus b squared equals 0. Sorry, not equals 0, equals a plus b squared. So what do? A is equal to x and b equal to 2. So we get x plus 2 squared plus 1 equals 4. Because 2 squared equals 4. We get x plus 2 equals 3. We get x plus 2 squared. And we get x plus 2 equal plus or minus square root of 3. Because negative 3 square root 3 squared equals 3, and positive square root 3 equals 3. We get x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus square root of root 3. Or you could write it as x equals negative 2 plus root 3, or negative 2 minus root 3. Notice you can't say and, because you can't be both equal to two things. Now I will show you an example that will use a quadratic in which x squared has a coefficient that is not 1. Now I have the equation 4x squared plus 24x plus 4 equals 0. So first thing I will do is factor out the 4. So we get 4 times x squared plus 6x plus 1 equals 0. So now, if we need to make it a perfect square, we notice that we need to get x squared plus 6x plus 9. So the general thing is, once you have a coefficient of 1, just divide the coefficient of x by 2 and then square it. So we get 4x squared plus 6x plus 9 plus 4, because I took out the 4, because 4 times 1, equals 9 times 4. And we get 4 times x plus 3 squared equals 36 minus 4 is 32. We get x plus 3 squared equals 8, because 32 divided by 4 is 8. get x plus 3 equal to plus or minus square root of 8. But look, it's not simplified because the plus or minus square root of 8 can be written as 2 times 4, 2 times 4 equals plus or minus the square root of 2 times the square root of 4 equal to square root 2 plus or minus, because square root of 4 is 2. So we get x equal to negative 3 plus or minus 2 square root 2. Whole idea in simplifying radical is getting rid of any perfect square factors. So now we have x equal to negative 3. Let me just redo that. I'm sorry. You get x equals negative 3 plus or minus 2 square root 2. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, please send them to me at anandbapumath@gmail.com or write them in the comments below. I would be happy to answer them. Please subscribe to this video. Click on the left to subscribe, and on the right are 2 more videos that will help you in math. Thank you very much for watching this video.